plays to go.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They put a receiver in motion left. 3rd and short here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And downfield, and Myers has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying with Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on first. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Tell touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Chiefs nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the jump.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Bring it. Ready, right?
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kobe Durant has it. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Working from the gun, Williams. He brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 14
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Robinson scores, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
14. Chiefs, nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
On the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
To throw now is Sanders. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lion. Check. Hurt.
Sanders back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a one-score game in the first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And a little close for comfort, but it does get to the end zone before going out for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Here's Williams. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
What is that?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Well, I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps himself upright. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Garindo to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What is that?
Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
What is that?
Williams set to pass. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Taken in by Williams outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
first down, Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
It's third down. Third and long.
So on third down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities. It was minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Galindo to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Turpin on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Get it?
Straight ahead with Genty. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the set.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Big Lion. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
To the air, Sanders. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun now on third down. Called in by Musgrave. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go, set.
The RPO here. It's caught by Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
This is Genty on second. He finds space into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
18 caught.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be sent up just a few yards from Pater here. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. He's off to the races. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 21, Chiefs 17. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Hand off to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Let's go, Tranquility!
Sanders now on third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a John Robinson, touchdown. His third total score in this game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Bills 28, Chiefs 17. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Receiver in motion going left.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kobe Durant has it. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You see that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And they just get the play off. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bills hold both the football and the solid lead here as they try to close this out. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Off the play fake, Williams. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Shotgun snap will give to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They'll get 6 on the run, but still need twice that now. 3rd and 12 coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. This finds Dobbs. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
35, Chiefs 17. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Worthy now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throw here, third down. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he put everything he's got behind it. Intercepted in the end zone. Kobe Durant has it. And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Dallas Turner.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Is this clean at the 30? We get the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Coming left is Genty. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Bills' 3.
With Sanders out of the pistol. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Again, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Again, he's got room. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
Bills 42, Chiefs 24. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Worthy now to return it. Bouncing football. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Shotgun give here to JT. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Sanders. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks are what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going again, he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3 and out.
On the jump.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the Roar Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.